Hello and welcome to our special coverage on SANXINGDUI Discoveries on Culture Express. I'm Julian Watkins.
Hello everyone, I'm Louisa Lee. Thank you for joining us today.
We have unlocked the portal to perhaps one of the most fascinating and unique times and places in Chinese history.
It is very exciting indeed, Julian. New finds have just been unveiled this past Saturday, including unparalleled artifacts from something that's gold and shiny to an enigmatic wooden box, a Pandora box maybe, Julian.
Well, maybe, but we've enlisted some help from our colleagues Tianren He, CGTN host of Travelog, and Lucy Liu, host of A Glimpse of China from China Plus, to help us unravel the mysteries. Welcome, guys. So, is it a Pandora's box or an ordinary box?
I would say it's a mix of both, because I mean really the new discoveries basically have unlocked a bunch of questions. You know, we already have a bunch of questions from our previous discoveries, and now there's even less that we know, it seems.
Okay, so we'll have so much more to look forward to, right? Because SANXINGDUI Archaeological Site is seen as one of the world's greatest discoveries in the last century.
So far, more than 500 new relics in total have been found in the 6 newly discovered pits.
One of the objects that's caught the most attention is a stunning gold mask. It's considered to be the largest find of this type.
Other discoveries include more than 100 ivory tusks, textiles, and jade. A whole elephant tusk more than a meter long was hoisted on Sunday.
The discoveries among the legendary ruins in the southwestern province of Sichuan help shed light on the origin of the Chinese civilization. And for more on the latest SANXINGDUI finds, CGTN's Ji Xiaojun is standing by in Deyang, Sichuan province. Xiaojun, you were actually able to enter into ground zero of the excavation site. Give us a sense of what's it like to be there and what's come out of these 6 new pits.
Okay, no problem. Indeed, I am now inside the excavation site. Just give you an idea what the layout is like. Just take a look over that direction. Probably won't be able to see, but that's the location around the corner of the shed. That's the location of pit number 1. And by the corridor, those are the four newly built labs for this excavation. Over this direction, you would see a clear sign of K2. That's actually pit number 2. These 2 pits were discovered in 1986, and the distance between the 2 pits is about 30 meters. And in between, since 2019, they found 6 new pits. Just give you an idea, because right behind me, as you can see, these are what we call the workstations, are built on top of these pits to better protect all the relics to be unearthed from the pits. Well, inside, the humidity level and the temperatures are kept in the way to better protect the relics unearthed from the pits. At the same time, they've also built the operating system where researchers can easily recover and the artifacts, which could be as heavy as 700 kilograms. Now, just a recap of what we have discovered from the 6 newly discovered pits. Right over there, pit number 3, that's right behind me. They've found a large number of elephant tusks together with some bronze vessels, utensils, and jadewares. And 1 bronze zun has already been taken out of it and sent to a lab next door. And in pit number 4, which is on my left-hand side, and they've seen 37 heavily burned elephant tusks, and 1 complete elephant tusk was taken out of the pit yesterday already, together with a jade cong was also removed from the pit, and some earth samples were also sent to the lab. And right over there in the corner between the 2 larger buildings inside are actually 3 pits. Pit number number 5, number 6, and number 7. Well, pit number 5 is actually the smallest one, but is the golden one. The golden musk was actually discovered over there in pit number 5. There are also some golden foils discovered in that pit, and archaeologists suspect that these golden foils, together with some jade pipes, might be parts of a decorative chain which used to belong a priest 3,000 years ago. Now, next to pit number 5 is number 6 and number 7. They're partially overlapping with each other. And pit number 6, they found this wooden box. Not sure what it is for. They found red colors. It could be paint or lacquer. We don't know yet. And they're also testing for signs of silk with modern technology. And then next to the wooden box, actually, they also found a long piece of wood, heavily carbonized. Don't know what it is. Some suspect it might be an ancient zither or an ancient table. We don't know what it is. 7 is also next to, overlapping with pit number 6, and it's already down 1.1 meters deep, but still no major artifacts have come to the surface yet. They're still working on that one. And over here, that's pit number 8, and this is the largest one, and they found some stone dagger, also some signs of architecture remains. Don't know, some suspect it could be a remain of a rooftop, one section of the roof beam, but not quite sure yet. And that's mainly what we have discovered so far with the 6 newly discovered pits.
Xiaojun, that is so fascinating what you're seeing right there. And more artifacts are being dug out as we speak. Given what's been unearthed, what do you find the most intriguing?
Well, what is most intriguing to me is, because I've talked to a few experts already, it seems even archaeologists, experts or researchers, they might have different views, especially when it comes to the nature of these pits. What were they for? Who buried them? And were they buried, all these artifacts, were they buried all at the same time or at different time periods? Were they burned outside, or were they burned before they were buried or after? So many questions are still lingering around SANXINGDUI culture, waiting to be answered. And all experts are hoping that this time they're able to extract more historical information out of the artifacts to be excavated from the 6 newly found pits. But one thing they do all agree to, that they agree that this SANXINGDUI culture is a local culture which has clear signs, clear traces of connections with or influences from other regions in the country.
Thank you very much, Xiaojun, coming to us from Deyang in Sichuan province.